So I just got back from a run and I had my breakfast, peaches, nectarines and a papaya. Strangely enough, we rarely find good papaya in Norway and it's usually so expensive, but we found a good one here. It was super delicious. Very nice to have papaya in Norway. It felt almost strange because I'm not used to getting that. And the peaches were alright. So today I want to talk a little bit about energy, as in, you know, I have a lot of energy, that kind of energy. The energy that we feel in our bodies when we feel like, yes, like full of energy, right? Because the truth is, a lot of people say, you know, after a run, they feel they have a lot of energy. So they say, running gives me energy. And of course, if we think about it from a perfectly logical standpoint, we can see that running takes energy. It doesn't give energy, it takes energy. Activity takes energy, whereas rest and sleep gives us energy and recharges our energy stores. But here's the funny thing, here's the interesting thing. Energy is only felt in its expenditure, not in its accumulation. And what that means is that when we accumulate energy during sleep, rest, we don't feel it. We don't feel energized in that state. In fact, we feel almost lethargic, right? Like when you wake up in the middle of the night to pee, you don't feel energized, you feel tired, even though you're practically accumulating energy while you're sleeping. So again, when energy is accumulating, we are in that mode and we don't feel the energy. The body doesn't want to spend energy, it wants to save up energy, essentially, so we feel we don't feel energized. On the other hand, after a run, we just spent a lot of energy and we feel super high due to endorphins and dopamine, all this stuff, of course. And this is part of it, really, because just like with a stimulant, if you take something like caffeine, there's no calories in the caffeine. It doesn't give you any nervous system energy. What the caffeine does is that it stimulates your body to release hormones like adrenaline that give you a feeling of energy. But that energy that you're feeling didn't come from the coffee. It came from you. It's your energy that you're feeling now. Which means that all these different stimulants, tonics, you know, special superfoods that give you a lot of energy, the truth is that nothing can give you energy. Food that you eat, that you will burn for fuel, measured in calories, will still demand energy from you in order to be digested. So even when you're just eating, you have to spend energy digesting that food. So again, even the food doesn't really give you energy, it gives you fuel, but you have to spend energy digesting it. That energy comes from you, and then you sleep, recharged, and there you go. What is this mysterious energy? Well, it's nervous system energy. It's nerve force, if you will. It's electricity. You know, it's when it comes down to it, it's a little bit mysterious, because we can sort of sum it up and say it's life force. And what is life force? You know, who knows, right? Who knows? What's the difference between a dead body and a living body? Well, one of them has life in it, whatever that means. But from a more scientific standpoint, and I guess in order to conclude this video, my point here is that the energy that you feel after a run is from you. You already accumulated that energy prior to the run, and now you went out for a run and you spend the energy, and the energy is pouring out of you, as it were, and while pouring out of you, you are feeling it. You are aware of the energy as it is pouring out of you. And then you sit down to rest, maybe you even lay down on the couch, have a chill, you know, eat your breakfast, whatever, sit down to work, whatever it is you're doing. As you calm down and start accumulating energy again, start recovering from the run, the body goes into that energy accumulating mode, as it is, when essentially you're feeling tired. This is also why a lot of people, when they are chronically underslept and then suddenly start sleeping enough, or sleeping for a really long time in the weekend or something like that, and they say, oh, I slept too much, I'm so tired now that I slept too much. But the truth is, they chronically sleep not enough, and the body has to rely on adrenaline and these kind of things to feel energized, and then they feel high off that adrenaline. And when they finally give their body a chance to truly rest and sleep enough, when the body truly gets its chance to start revitalizing and building up that energy, accumulating energy, you go into that mode and you feel super tired. Alright, so don't fall victim to the superstition out there about herbs that will give you lots of energy. No. Sleep, rest, healthy lifestyle. Energy is just, that's what life is. So you don't have to take any special herb to get energy. If you take something and it gives you a lot of energy, that energy comes from you, not from the herb. And the herb is essentially tapping your energy. You are consuming a substance that will effectively drain your body of energy that already was accumulated. That's why coffee drinkers just get more and more tired and more dependent on the coffee, because the more coffee they drink, the more they drain their system of that energy, and eventually goes into the reserves. We all have energy reserves, right? And the body can tap those reserves when necessary, but when you're really stimulating, you are squeezing out every last bit of reserve energy, and that coupled with inadequate sleep and a poor diet is just recipe for disaster. So, get out there, run, have fun, but then remember to recover, recuperate, and reaccumulate that energy that you just spent. And I hope you got something out of this little discussion on energy. I have some coaching clients to attend to, so I gotta go. Thanks for watching. See you later.